good day, folks. It's your boy Cellphone here, and I am coming to you live from my home office. Now, most of y'all last year probably know that I got involved with a company called Connect, and that Connect went right when I was joining. Connect went ba-boom, and they joined with I think it was, I don't know what was that company called, but they joined with another. They merged with another company, and right when I had joined, and they wanted me to fill out and pay a new fee after I had just rightly joined. And their MVNO, their service was an MVNO of T-Mobile. Most of these services out here that I've come across in the past have been an MVNO companies that. Let me back up. Companies that had their own, that offered their own version of the service. They were the MVNO of T-Mobile, which pretty much sucks where I'm at. I'm not afraid to say it. I've had a couple of companies where I've been a part of. People get you, they want you to join them, and you join them. You try to tell them that the service, where you're at sucks, but they just said, look at the opportunity. And I mean, like, what's the point of having a phone that you can never use? And that's what I like about this company, is because their service is an MVNO of AT&T, which is a rarity, because AT&T, they don't hardly let nobody fool with them. They don't let nobody fool with them. So this is an offshot of another company that is coming in, and it was GCN. Now they're, because I guess GCN paid their bills on time over the years, they, had a chance to rebrand and make a better site, make a better opportunity. And this is the site that they have here right now. And your phone, basically phone bill, your phone bill each and every month is a business in itself. Now, I'll take you back a few years ago, 22 years when I first started getting involved, 21 years ago when I first came across the first company that I was going to get involved with. I never did get involved. I did get involved with it, but it wasn't until 8 years later, which was called Fortune High Tech Marketing, whose owner, Paul Orbison, had been a part of another company that was called Excel. And he had made his fortune in Excel, enough so to where he could start his own company. And they offered they offered cell phone service, they offered home service, they offered dish network and all this other stuff. And for the first time, I saw that you could turn an asset into a liability into an asset. And here's the funny thing about that. I ended up joining Excel in 2004, right when they were going defunct, because my friend, I think it was 2004, one of my friends, she recruited me for Excel, and I thought, like, well, shoot, I gotta go. And I had one customer. One customer was with my sister, and right as I got my first customer and started gathering up, getting my marketing materials and everything else ready, I got a letter in the mail telling me that they no longer were offering were a company that they offered as for an affiliate. So I was kind of hurt by that, kind of let down by that, which won't be, like I said, which is kind of weird again, because the company I just dealt with last year went defunct. I've had problems with these companies, but I always go back to them because I know that this right here, I'm greedy. I want everything that I have to be an asset, something that everything that I do, I want it to pay me. And I wanted my electricity bill to pay me, but we can't get that here because our state is not deregulated, and I don't think it's ever going to deregulate, because they have been promising that states were going to deregulate on energy for the longest time, but it's neither here nor there. We're talking about these cell phones. So push fast go. A few years later, I get involved with this company called 5 Links. 5 links was $499 to join. Was super hard unless you already had a name and didn't know how to, already knew how to market not market the business. And I didn't have my upline couldn't teach me what he was doing to make himself successful. He couldn't teach me that it's certain things that people are good at. For me, I am good at video. I'm good at laying out breadcrumbs, so to say, and having people pre-qualify themselves to make sure that this is what they want to do, because I don't, it's not that I don't want to force you. I put the information in front of you and you make the decision, because one of the things I always say, if you're always running after people, if you're always chasing people, they're always going to be running from you. And I don't want to chase nobody, man. I want people to find me and, hey, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to join you. We're going to make this money. And, it's neither there. So I never made anything with that company. I left them and went to a company called Lightyear Wireless, which was another company that had, the service. They had the in-house service. Again, they were MVNO of Sprint, which was another sucky company to be a part of because the service sucked, but the opportunity was there, and I saw it and I tried. I think I had made $10. The most I ever made was $10 off, out of them. I think I have that check around somewhere. I kept it because that was the first little money that I actually had gotten out of a business, because I had somebody sign up with me and get the service, but the service sucked there too, okay? So fast forward, I think I stopped dealing with a few businesses. I started dealing with that. I got fed up, and then I got a call from one of my business partners, that because I looked at other companies out there. There was another company called Panther Mobile. There was another company called Liberty Wireless. I think Liberty Wireless, and it was I forget who else it was, but then okay, so Panther Mobile was his jab. I looked at it. I couldn't understand the site. The site was all over the place. It had too much going on with it, and never did join them. So push past go with that. I think it was maybe 6 months later. Same guy called me, and I actually had found the video of the next company I was going to deal with by happenstance of looking at a guy by the name of Troy Dooley. He's the information specialist for the network marketing industry, and he reports on what companies does what, and he just really had a good trusted source for a little while. He still is, but he was bigger. He was getting really big back then, and ended up joining him, and ended up not joining him, ended up joining the company. But I was looking at the video and trying to find people to join. Found somebody, and the person that I was going to join never did answer me back. And the reason why I joined the company is because it was only a hot $20 to join, and they had all of the carriers. It wasn't just the in-house carrier. They had they were an affiliate. It was a company that had an affiliate. It was they were backed by Simplexity. Simplexity was kind of the, I don't know if you ever look at my videos for Savings Highway Global. If you ever look at my videos for Savings Highway Global, you'll notice that I open up my booking engine, and you'll notice a lot of other companies that have that same booking engine. Well, that's kind of what Simplexity was to the cell phone industry, meaning that companies would come in and make their deals with Simplexity or like they do with hotels, etc. They make the deal and say, well, I'm gonna do this, and I'll bring such and such a amount of companies. So as a company, they say, well, yeah, we'll do this, and you pay your people this, and they figured out the deal and all the legalities of it, all this other stuff, and to push their products. And they had all of the carriers. They had Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, all that, plus a bunch of other prepaid services like Cricket prepaid, all that other. All you got to do is look up Vitel Wireless. You can find them on there. Anyway, so that flopped because it felt like they were cooking the books on that, and they changed the comp plan on me a couple times. So that was disheartening. Pushed past to another company, was Solarway, and which was almost the nail in the coffin for me, because put the nail in the coffin as far as dealing with companies like this, is because you start with something and then they just end for no reason, and it kind of screwed with me. And then too, they had sucky service too, because they were the MVNO of T-Mobile, and then I got involved with Connect. So that kind of just sums up a long way of telling you that it's been a long time coming. This is why I'm sticking to MLM, because I can't sing. But this has been a long time coming. But I knew a change is gonna come, and that's what this company has right here. When you want to get some information, just watch the video right here, and it'll bring up a video on the page. They have a capture page system, all this other good stuff, and the compensation plan, I will have that later on. I think this is going to be based off a binary comp plan. Now, you know how I feel about binaries. Binaries are not really my jam, but I will deal with them as long as I can utilize something that is going to turn my cell phone bill into a tax write-off, even though I do use my cell phone as a tax write-off, but also it's going to make me money. I pay roughly $128 to Verizon right now, $120, $108 sometimes a month to them, which I never want to do because I have to rent the phone, but it's neither here nor there. I like using that word a lot. That to say that you have an opportunity, you have a true opportunity to take your phone and turn this into an asset, something that is going to make you money. And it is an opportunity in a mobile phone service and a telecommunication, and based off of telecommunications industry, MLM, your mobile service of it is you get unlimited voice, text, and data, along with 50 gigs of hotspotting and tethering for $65 each month. So I think, actually no, it's $85 a month, $65 a month for the service. It's $20 a month for the business. So let me get this right. It's $20 a month for the business, $65 for the service, and if you pay it for it, you'll get a free phone with your service. Meaning that if emphatically you sign up and you want to get you sign up, you want to pay it forward and have somebody else, cell phone service, like your family member, whatever, have you buy an extra phone around the house, the company will send you a free $289 phone, which is really nice, which will be really nice, touchscreen, all that good stuff. So yeah, for me, it would be really, really worth it to, if I were you, I would jump on this, because I looked down, and one of the things that really got me is that they hardly had any videos on this whatsoever, which is weird. So my thing to you is to get out here and, if you see my video, get out, join this, turn the liability into an asset, jump on, get on with this. This thing is going to be huge. They have 2,500 spots they're going to try to block out for 2,500 founders. And I think the $2,500, I'm going to take this back, the $65, the $85 is going to be for everybody else who's not a founder. I may have overstepped mine on that one. So just click the button below, watch the presentation. You'll get a kind of an understanding of what was doing. And I'm also going to request a presentation from the company to kind of get an understanding of the comp plan too, and how it works as well. So with that being said, this has been your boy Ferris Boner, reminding you guys to be blessed, not stressed, and to always be motivated by success. I will see you guys on the beaches of the world. If not, I hope you see you at the bank, catch the big check, living the best life that you possibly can live, because why not? Also too, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then notification bell to keep you all in the loop about what I'm doing, and to keep you on my video, and also to help your boy get his videos monetized as well, because I hope to get this channel monetized someday to get this channel monetized so it can make me money too. I'm not gonna be the biggest YouTube in the world, but I can't say that I will be one of the biggest YouTubers in the world, or at least enough to get a little money in one day and do like everybody else. But anyway, that being said, peace.